Oi, oi, guys. It's Thursday. It's actually a bit of wind. I don't know if you're picking that up on the microphone. It's a bit of wind there. It needs to be, because I tell you what, it's warmed up again. Anyway, I just thought I'd come out and walk. I just had a great session with my therapy. Absolute blinder. I tell you what, thank God for my therapist, let me tell you. And not all therapy sessions are like heavy. This one, you know, it was heavy, but in the good way. It wasn't, no, it was very, I sat there and told her what I actually think of her. And I tell you what, yeah, I started crying for sure. I tell her all the time what I think of her. Because if you knew the story, it's an amazing, amazing story. It would make a book. How I got here through her. Amazing, amazing human being. Because I want to tell you guys, she said I was one of the worst cases of anxiety and depression she's seen, and here I am. I even had fear of the phone, and here I am. Right? It can be done, guys. Just got to find that person that's going to take you there and be behind you and help you out, and that's what she is to me. But anyway, it's not what I want to talk about. Decisions. You know, when it comes down to decisions, that comes with choice. And the more choice you have, the more suffering you get. Right? I mean, think when you go into a restaurant, yeah? You walk into a restaurant and they're going to throw a big menu at you. And when you look at the menu, your actual, what your brain's telling you is, oh, there's a lot of choice here. I'm going to get something for me, nice, and you're going to love it, right? You're like looking through that. But how long are you looking through that menu? How long are you missing out on discussion with people that are sitting in front of you? Because no one's making a decision. You know why? Because there's too many things on the menu. It's that simple, guys. The brain is trying to work it all out, and the more and more that you put on a menu, the more this has got to try and fit. This is a computer, guys. It's going to look at things in a computeric, if that's a word, manner. Which it probably ain't a word, I probably just made that up. All right, in a computer manner, right? It's going to start looking at shit. And the more you give it, the more suffering you're going to be in. And that comes from choice, right? So the more choice. Now, if you walk into another restaurant, right, and that restaurant's got 5 items on the menu, but those 5 items are done really well. Fresh ingredients, done from scratch, no piss balling about, right? Straight up, solid, no matter what kind of cuisine, 5 items on that menu, right? You still might be a bit dodgy for choice, but I'm telling you now, you cut your time down by about 3/4, because there's less stress. There's less choice, less suffering. The more this can concentrate and think and separate things, right? Now, when it comes down to those decisions, and we want something to actually happen in a decision, and there's 2 people involved in that decision, yeah? If we're waiting for the other person to make the decision for us, and you might be upset quite a bit, right? Because we have our own choices, we have our own ways, and we have our own ways of making decisions, right? But you know what you can do to bring that down? Like the menu, make it smaller, right? So if you keep on looking and looking and looking, you can't find what you're looking for, and it's just keeps on perpetuating you looking and looking. Cut it down. Instead of looking at 5 or 6 different places, cut it down to 2. Yeah. So then it cuts the mind down having to keep searching. Because I'll tell you what, guys, it will send you nuts. It will send you crazy, because there's so many times. I can use my old man on this one. so many times when my old man wanted to buy something, but something new would keep coming along, right? Because by the time he had decided that he was going to decide on something, something new came along. So he never bought, he did, but he would take him. I remember the camera, when he was getting a camera, he was like looking and looking and looking and looking. And my dad used to play a keyboard, double keyboard, organ. And he was a musician, he played a lot of different things, but I remember keeping, you know, it's like, okay, when are you gonna make the move? Because it takes you making the move. It takes telling the brain, okay, because what the brain will do is just keep doing it. It's just going to keep cycling. It's a chain, yeah? Chain reaction. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. But hang on, there's another choice here. So go on to the next one. Oh, I don't know. And oh, there's another one here. Hang on, let's have a look. Oh, no. Round and round and round you go, right? And it takes, instead of that, it takes going, whoop, stepping out. Breaking the chain, no matter what it means doing, it doesn't, even if it means just going out, driving and looking at somewhere, right? Or looking at something, or, you know, just, it's literally putting the mind in the direction of breaking the chain of this, the non-decision making. So what do you have to do with this to make the decision? What is it that's causing you the anguish or the stress or the mental block? What's going on? What is it? And then once you find that out, oh shit, hang on a minute. Yeah, we ain't made no decisions on anything because we keep on waiting for like my dad, we keep waiting for the new big and better model, right? Or, you know, the menu. Oh yeah, we keep on going to that restaurant. We sit there for maybe half an hour. Not even really talking. All we're doing is looking at the menu. I wonder why. Why is that? Oh, that menu's got freaking 400 items on it. Right? I always question, because I've been in the chef game, and I always question, have they got the capacity in the kitchen to cook that? Right? Think about that. If you've got a massive menu, if you ain't got the freaking staff back there, how much is that bought in and made up? Right? Because, you've got to have the amount of staff there to be able to knock the stuff out properly. And then if the menu's too big, don't start complaining when your food comes up shit, right? If they start getting hammered in their kitchen and you've got a menu with, I don't know, so I've seen menus with like 30, 40 items, some of them, right? And there you are in their kitchen getting mullered. There you are, full restaurant. Hey man, something's going to go astray. Can't keep running that motor, right? So cut down, make things a little smaller. If you're working with someone over a decision, sit down. Come on, need a chat. Sit down, have a chat. Okay, which way are we going? Right, we got 5 here. Which is the best? Out of 5, pick 3. All right, them 3. Right, throw the others away. Out of them 3, what are we looking at? What's got the better this, better that? And narrow it down, guys. Otherwise, you're going to keep on doing this, spiraling, not making the decision. And decisions are hard enough to make as it is, because you've got all the anguish of the unknown bits with the decisions, right? But don't think of the unknown part, because then you're thinking ahead, and you won't do things out of fear then, right? I'm going to get out the window a little bit here. Let's see if I'm going the right way. You ain't going to do things out of fear now. So, got to break the chain. Stay the course, guys. Namaste.